Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be kind of like a little cozy Sunday evening routine because I have seen like quite a few of these at the moment and I personally love watching them. It makes me feel so cozy and it just makes me feel like it's such a wholesome vlog that I'm watching, and I love them. So I thought I'll give one a go. I'll try kind of like do my own little spin on it. So I'm just going to be taking you guys along with me on a typical Sunday evening. I tend to be really chill on a Sunday. I kind of like don't really do too much, especially on the evening. Like it's all cozy vibes, and that is the thing. You know, just cozy. So I thought I'll just take you with me along on my Sunday evening. And yeah, I have not actually been reading too much at the moment. I've kind of been in a big fat slump and I feel like we should discuss that a little bit. We'll discuss some updates. We'll have a little catch up. It's going to be like a bit of a chatty vlog. I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you for joining me today and pressing on this video. So without further ado, let's get into the vlog and we'll just spend a super chill, super cozy evening together. So it is currently 5:15, which might seem a little bit early to be starting like an evening routine, I guess. Not really, okay, so it might not seem early to start an evening routine actually, but it might seem a little bit early to be getting a bath, which is exactly what I'm going to do next, or first on tonight's agenda. I just absolutely love getting a bath. Like, there's something about baths in the winter that just absolutely make my night. I love them. I feel so warm and cozy afterwards, and whenever I know that I have time to get a bath or I can get a bath, I'm like, yes. I'm a bath over a shower person, which I don't know if that's unpopular because I know that a lot of people do enjoy a shower, and don't get me wrong, I do, but there's just something about a bath, you know? That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to start running a bath and I'm just literally going to lay in the bath with the bubbles, and I'm going to, I think, read my book, or I'm going to watch a show. I have been watching My Lady Jane at the moment, which I've been enjoying. I think that's very up my street. Let's do a little catch up on shows, actually, what I've been watching, because I've kind of been in a big TV mood, I guess, especially whilst I've been in a reading slump. I've not really been reading, I've been more watching shows. So the shows that I've watched recently are Tell Me Lies, which kind of kickstarted my whole love for TV at the moment, which I loved. Tell Me Lies, it was so good. It kept me on the edge of my seat the whole way through. I could not stop watching it. The drama in that show. If you've not watched Tell Me Lies, please give it a go, because it's seriously like the most drama-filled TV series ever. It's kind of just about like college kids and their toxic, crazy love lives, their toxic inner circle, but it's so good. And honestly, you don't know whether to love or hate the characters. Can't wait for season 3. Roll on season 3. And then when I finished that, I watched Rivals. I think that was what I watched next. Yeah, I think I watched Rivals, which is new. It's based off of Julie Cooper's novel. I think it's quite an old novel, but they've recently brought out a TV series of it on Disney Plus, and let me tell you, absolute banger of a show. I went from Tell Me Lies, which was a banger, to Rivals, which was also a banger, and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. It was kind of like set, I think, in the 80s, and it's about 2 television companies kind of like going against each other in a way, or maybe not 2. It's about a television company. I think it's independent. And it's kind of run by this lord or whatever, rich guy, played by David Tennant, and he has like a rival called Rupert Campbell Black, I think. Yeah, and they're kind of like childhood rivals, and it's just following rich people drama again. It's like rich people drama, which honestly is one of my favorite things to watch or read about. I don't know why, I love it. And yeah, it's set in the 80s. The costumes were amazing, the sets were amazing, the plot was amazing, the casting, such a good cast. We had like, why have I forgot like every single person? There was a great cast. Just look up the cast. You're guaranteed to know at least one person from the cast list. And Yeah, it was so good. Let me just recommend that to you right now. I think I recommend that one more than Tell Me Lies because it's a bit more for everyone. I feel like Tell Me Lies might be a bit more miss than hit for a lot of people, but Rivals was so good, and I think they're going to make a season 2, which I'm very excited about. And then after I'd finished Rivals, I went and watched Fleabag, which I had never watched before. I know it's like quite an older, very popular show, but I'd never watched it, and I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. So I started Fleabag, finished it within like 2 days. It's very easy to binge, and I love shows like that. I love shows that are like following a female main character who's a bit like awkward and a bit, she's got lots of stuff going on and she's just a bit like quirky in a way. And I loved how it was shot, like where she kind of kept breaking, it's like the fourth wall. She kept doing that and I was like so invested the whole way through, literally. I loved that show. And also Daniel, why can I not remember a single actor's name? What is he called? I like pop him on the screen. Literally love him. I love him. Yep, he was my celeb crush while I was watching Fleabag. And then after I'd finished Fleabag, I started watching My Lady Jane, which there's only one season and there's only 8 episodes, which I thought, for some reason I thought it was like quite a more established show. There was like loads of seasons, I'm not sure why, but there's only one season and it basically follows this girl called Jane who becomes the Queen of England, and it's kind of like a play on history. It's got a little bit of a magical element to it, a little bit of fantasy going on, and anything kind of set in that time era, whether it's a book or a TV series, I love it. Like I will be watching it. It just takes me back to like literally like GCSE history, because you could basically choose what you wanted to do for one of your things in GCSE history, and I chose that whole vibe of thing, and I just loved, I don't know why, I just love history. Like I loved learning about it. So any show based on that or like set in that time frame I love, and I also love books set like that as well. So that was my little timeline of the TV series that I've been watching at the moment. I've clearly been on a bit of a binge with the TV. Maybe I should like pick up a book, you know, and stop watching TV series, but I love it. There's something about getting into bed with my laptop and putting on a show. I've been like getting excited to like get into bed and watch my show that I've been watching. But I don't actually have any show at the moment, so I feel like that might be that stint over for now, because I'm waiting on like seasons to come out for those shows. So I guess I'm going to be back to reading, which is probably good because I have a massive TBR to get through. But let me know if you have any TV series to recommend me based off of that list that I've been watching, because I really liked every single one of those. So if you have any, please let me know. I might start Conversations with Friends based off of Sally Rooney's book. Maybe I'll start that one next. But if you have like one that gives off any of them vibes, please let me know, because I'm in my TV era. Okay, while we're in the bathroom as well, before I start running my bath, and I did just watch that clip back, the lighting is quite frankly awful, but it is bright, and I need bright lighting right now because I thought I'd update you guys. I don't know if anyone can remember, but in a vlog a while back I said that I was like trying to do my own nails, and I was doing like my own biab, and that whole journey started, and then I had to take a break because my nails were just like not in a good shape. So I stopped with the biab journey, and then recently I started doing biab again, but with extensions on, like with extensions on my nails. So I thought I'd just show you this set because I'm really proud and I'm loving it. I'm loving doing my own nails. Like something about getting out all of my nail stuff and just like cracking open a crisp Diet Coke and putting on a show and then doing my nails. Like it's girl therapy. It is the best therapy right now for me. I'm obsessed, I'm loving it. It's just the time that I get to be zen and creative and do my own nails, and obviously it's cost effective as well, which we love. But this is the set that I did just like a couple of days ago. They're obviously not perfect. I don't know if you can see these well or not, but I kind of did like a navy French tip, and then I put like a chrome powder over them so that they're like glittery and like chrome French tips. And I've gone for like a shorter set this time because last time we did like quite long square burgundy nails, which I did really like, but I wanted to test out a shorter shape and see if these ones last longer, which to be fair My other ones did last 2 weeks, but I feel like we could get 3 weeks out of these ones. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm loving doing my nails right now, and I'm loving picking out the colours, picking out the designs, and I'm hoping to get like better and better as I do it more. Okay guys, so I just got out of the bath. I don't know if you can see me, this is a bit of an awkward angle, but I've put my skincare headband on, and I've also got my Christmas pajamas on, because I'm the type of person, as soon as Halloween's done, I'm like, it's Christmas. It is Christmas. I want to put my tree up, I want to be watching Christmas films, and I want to be in my Christmas pajamas. And yeah, sorry, not sorry. But yeah, these Christmas pajamas, I think they're from Tesco last year, and they're so soft and so cute. They're honestly my favourite pajamas. They've got like little polar bears on them, I don't know if you can see, and they've got like little polar bears ice skating around. I love them. So now I'm at the bath, we're going to do some skincare. And since it's a Sunday, I feel like I'm going to do a sheet mask. My nan actually got me a little pomegranate sheet mask, so I think I'm going to do this tonight. But first, I'm going to wash my face, and the face wash that I use is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. I swear by this stuff. I use it every day. I only cleanse my face once a day, and that is in an evening. I don't cleanse my face with anything other than water in the morning. I just do water. But yeah, this is like my favourite cleanser. She is incredible, and she's a little pricey, but this has lasted me ages, to be fair, because you only need like a little tiny amount. But yeah, I love this stuff. I love it. Jump scare. I actually look terrifying, but the face mask is on, so I'm just gonna let this sit for like 5 minutes, scroll on TikTok, and then rinse it off. But I currently look like an alien, like an actual alien, so love it. She's slaying. I am now cooking my tea. That's the next thing on my evening routine thing, you know. So I'm actually making like a bit of a, I don't know, I'm kind of like a random eater. Like I will just make random plates of food, whatever I'm thinking in that exact moment. So tonight I'm having, oh, Cindy's just trying to get the food. Tonight I'm having veggie sausages, some veg and some stuffing and loads of gravy, and I'm really excited for it. I'm just in the mood for like a warm gravy covered dish tonight. And while I'm cooking, I am watching Friends on my laptop. That is my current, like on, like in the background, you know? It's usually Gilmore Girls, but I have finished Gilmore Girls for about the 10th time. So now we are watching Friends, which I also love. Tonight, I'm spending my Sunday night with Cindy. Everyone say hey, Cindy. I actually gave her a haircut yesterday, and she's looking 10 out of 10. She's looking fabulous. Can I have a paw? Oh, thank you. Okay, so now that I have eaten my tea, I've had a bath, I'm in my cozy mood, I'm like ready to just chill, I am gonna start reading. So I felt like this was a good time as well to catch you guys up on my kind of reading at the moment. Obviously this is a book channel, and I feel like there's quite a lot to fill you in on. So as I mentioned at the start of today's video, I have been in a huge reading slump, and I've just not wanted to pick up a book. I've not had the urge to read, and that is mainly because obviously being at uni, I kind of have a lot of assignments to do. I have a lot of work to do, which is very stressful, and it means that I have to be like always kind of focused on my laptop and like, you know, writing and things like that. Like I'm always like writing essays out, and because I'm doing that the majority of the time, I don't really feel like I want to pick up a book, if you know what I mean. Like I haven't been feeling like after a day of doing my assignments, I want to like get into bed and read a book and like focus on the words on the page, just because it feels like too much for my brain and for my focus. So I have been putting on a TV show, as I said at the start, which I don't want to do because I love reading and I have so many books I want to get to. So I've really been trying to pick up books more, but in the month of October, it has been the month where I've read the least books, I think, this entire year, honestly, because I read 3 books, which I'm not saying at all that is bad, and I'm not saying that is not a lot of books, because it is. Like, to read 3 books in a month, like, that is good, and I think it's incredible however many books someone reads. But just going off of the stats from every other month this year, I tend to read between 6 and 10 books a month, and it's usually around 8 if we're going to go for an average. So going from that to 3 books, you know, like, it's not the best. It wasn't my best showing, let's just say that. So I haven't done a like October reading wrap up because it would be 3 books long. So I feel like that's not a very long video. It would probably take me about 5 minutes. I read Given Our History, Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and Forever, Absolutely and Forever, I think it's called, by Rose Tremaine. And that one is like literally, I think, like 150 pages or something like that. So it was really tiny. So yeah, but regardless, I'm back in my reading mood at the moment, and I kind of got that itch to pick up Throne of Glass again. You know, when you just get the itch to pick up a fantasy book, I love that feeling so much. And I was like, do you know what? You've got Heir of Fire, pick it up, give it a go, get back into that universe, and it might sort out the slump. It might kind of make you want to pick up the book more. And let me tell you, it has. I'm like sad when I've not got time to sit and read this book, because I love Throne of Glass so much. It's unbelievable. And Heir of Fire so far is literally phenomenal. I'm so invested. I'm loving that we're getting introduced to new characters and new little aspects of the whole world, and the writing style and the characters. I love it so much. Honestly, this is your sign. If you're kind of feeling a bit slumpy, delve back into one of your favourite series, because I can guarantee that it's going to sort your slump out, because it sorted mine out, and I'm absolutely loving reading this book. And I'm kind of back into my mindset of, oh, it's the end of the day, like, what are we going to do to unwind? I'm going to pick up a book. I've gotten back to like that mindset, and I love that so much. So have been slowly but surely getting through it. Obviously, I don't have a lot of time right now. But the time that I do get, I am dedicating to reading this book because it's so good. And I'm currently on page 315, so I think, is that over halfway? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's over halfway. So I'm going to read some more tonight. I'm going to read a little chunk of this book. Hopefully we'll get maybe 50 pages more into it. Like I said, I've not got that much time to be reading it every night, so that's why it's kind of taking me a little bit longer to get through. Honestly, I cannot wait for the Christmas break from uni, because I have 2 months off where my assignments will be handed in, and I am just going to dedicate that time to making so much quality content. I'm going to be reading so much more weekly again, and I'm so excited to get through some of my TBR and just to make fun reading vlogs again that I'm proud of and that I can put out, and we can do some fun reading challenges. Like, I'm just so excited for that time to come again, and I can really work on this channel, which is ultimately what I really love to do. So yeah, obviously right now there's not been too many reading vlogs going up, but just know there's some to come. And I'm also going to do weekly vlogmas, so hang in there, guys, hang in there. Uni is just, I'm going through it right now, but soon I will have quality content to put out to all you lovely people. So I am now going to go sit in my comfy chair, and I'm going to read some of this book, and then we'll see what we do after that. watching Big Brother because that is our nighttime routine. When it comes to 9 p.m, that is what happens. But my drink of choice tonight, my fun drink, as Sarah Crowley and Destiny Sidor would say, is this blueberry mojito mocktail. So I'm trying it for the first time. I'm doing a taste test. Hopefully it's nice. I usually prefer a Diet Coke, but we don't have any. This is what we have in the fridge. It just literally tastes like straight up blueberry syrup, but I'm not mad at it. So I've just faked out my face, which is why I look considerably more orange than the last few clips. But I just wanted to sit down and say that our current evening routine is watching Big Brother. And I don't know if anyone else has been watching it, but it's been such a good season. And we couldn't believe it the other night when our favourites got voted out.
Lily and Khaled.
Let me know if anyone else has been watching it, because I think it's been a really good season. However, I'm not too sure who is going to win now, because
Ali
to win. Ali is my favourite. I really want Ali to win.
Well, I'd say Khaled was my favourite, but obviously he got chucked out, which no way Lily and Khaled got the least votes.
No, they were our favourites. We audibly gasped when they got voted out. It was shocking. I really don't know who's going to win, but I think, did you say the final is on Friday?
The final's on Friday, and left in the game is Hannah, Shagan, Ali,
Baked Potato,
Nathan,
Marcello,
Sarah, and Marcello. And I reckon...
Emma? Did you say Emma?
Oh, Emma's up
Emma.
there.
And Tom.
And Tom.
They are the final at the moment. I'm not sure who's going to win, but I want Ali to win. Yeah. So what we're doing now to finish off our Sunday, my Sunday night routine, is we're just sat down here. I've got my fun drink, and then we've got some
Well, we've
heroes.
not got many.
We've not got many. We've actually got
this many.
No,
that's the one. And I'm gonna go make a syrup sponge with custard.
Nice.
So I need to do that once the adverts
and we'll maybe have a green and lemon tea, because
we will.
My boyfriend has got me onto the green and lemon teas, and he's got Ella onto the green and lemon teas, and they're actually surprisingly nice, surprisingly soothing. So that is what we're doing right now. I actually just filmed a whole outro and then realised I hadn't pressed record. So this is round 2. I forgot to outro last night because I literally fell straight asleep. I watched Big Brother, got into bed and passed out. Like, seriously, one thing about me is I'm not a night owl. I so wish that I was. I wish that I could like stay up and read my book until the early hours of the morning, but I'm seriously not. As soon as I get into bed, I am clocked out for the day. I am like fast asleep. So yeah, I did forget to outro, but I'm just outroing now. I'm here to outro now. I managed to actually read 50 pages like I said I wanted to of Air of Fire, and I'm still just as obsessed. The more and more I read of it, the more obsessed that I get, and I am going to collect like different versions of the series. I've officially decided, because I am obsessed with the American editions of the covers, like the hardback editions with like the colours down the spine. I love them so much, and you can actually get them in some Waterstones. So I am gonna start collecting editions of the hardback American versions because I just need them. I want like an entire shelf of Sarah J Maas. I want like an entire shelf of specifically Throne of Glass though. I know that there's so many amazing artists out there as well that do like hand painted dust jackets and things like that. So yeah, I love the series that much that I am officially going to become a book collector for it, which is unheard of for me, and I'm so excited. I've also just finished filming a 10 books to read this Christmas video, so stay tuned for that one. It's coming very soon. And I even put up my like pink Christmas tree. One sec. I even put out my pink Christmas tree to film it in the background, and I am in such a festive spirit right now, honestly. Like, I just cannot wait for Christmas. Putting up my tree, which she's going back down until December sadly, but putting up my tree was just the highlight of today for me, and I loved it. So keep your eyes peeled for that one because it's a very fun video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously wasn't too intense, there wasn't too much going on, but I just wanted to feel like a cozy catch-up session with you guys and just make it feel super chilled and chatty and that kind of thing. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.